Hi, Capricorn Aquarius Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp with Roses for your general love message reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all the love that you do share and show here on my channel. As always, I hope that these weekly readings offer that same love back out to you. Make sure if anyone here is new, make sure you check out the description box below, okay? It's going to have everything you need to know about the different series that I offer here as a reader, how to get in line with them, how to be in tune with them according to your natal chart, and links and resources for you to find out that information, okay? So we're going to get into these love messages, but before we do that, we're going to offer up some gratitude into our space. You can do this through your favorite affirmations, intentions, prayers, meditation, maybe a little breath work, maybe some silence or stillness, or a combination of any of those methods, okay? Do what feels right for you. And I'm going to do the same. I must say, ignore the flowers. I kind of like the aesthetic of kind of withered roses and stuff like that, so it doesn't bother me, but they're not necessarily the freshest. But I don't know why I felt like I had to say that, but let's get into this, okay? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Capricorn Aquarius Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for their general love message reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages regarding whatever love energy is surrounding Capricorn Aquarius Cusp energies, whatever love is connecting with them, love connections that they may have or may be on the way to Capricorn Aquarius, whatever's most important for them to know when it comes to love and romance. We ask that those messages come forward. And I thank you for that clear guidance, for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, your peace, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you, and so it is. All right. Let's get into this, Capricorn Aquarius. Okay. Love messages here for Capricorn Aquarius Cusp Collective. Whoa. Okay, so you got freedom. All right, when we can be our truest selves, we are then able to freely love. What other love messages do you have here? You have clarity, okay? It says, someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear, therefore what's to come shall be clear too, okay? Last one, we have butterflies. All right. It says, enjoy the overwhelming excitement and bliss of new or old love. All right. So right off the bat, it does feel like, I feel like there's clarity coming into a connection that you do have, Capricorn Aquarius, where this energy of freedom, meaning either you're coming to realize or someone's come to realize about a connection with you, Capricorn Aquarius, that they can be their true and authentic self. They don't have to hide parts of themselves, change anything about who they are to be in connection with you or be in your presence and or have this love vibration between you. And I think that that's become very clear. Some of this feels like best friend turned lover energy, right? Like finally someone is seeing that the person that they've been looking for, dreaming of, hoping for is actually the person that's been by their side the entire time, and or someone that maybe they've only looked at as a friend here, okay? But it's like someone seeing it from a different point of view. So this could be somebody that you friend zoned here, Capricorn Aquarius, or someone who friend zoned you. That's now actually maybe catching on to the vibe, like the frequency between you two, right? And I think this energy or this new realization of this clarity is actually giving this person a lot of butterflies in their stomach. They're kind of getting excited about it as opposed to maybe shy about it or hesitant towards it or resistant to it. It's kind of like, why didn't I know this before? Why didn't I see this before? How did I not connect these dots, right? But it's almost like they're excited that it's you. I do feel like I'm tapping into someone who is going through this in viewpoint of you, right? From their point of view, okay? Towards you, Capricorn Aquarius, okay? Well, let's go ahead and pull some more energy. Thank you so much, Divine. Please clarify freedom, clarity, and butterflies for Capricorn Aquarius. Tell me more about this freedom energy for Capricorn Aquarius. Wow. Oh, the Emperor. When we can be our truest selves, we are then able to freely love. For some of you, it feels like this connection with this person helps them step into this Emperor energy, which is who they are at their truest core, right? They truly are an Emperor. And it's something about the connection, the vibe with you that allows them to step into that, and without fear, without hesitation. Like I said, it's like without second guessing it, without feeling like they're overdoing it or that they're over arrogant or that it's too much, right? So this could be somebody who has been told that they're a lot, or like, you know what I mean? Too much to handle, too much to love. Like it's too much. But I feel like with you, Capricorn Aquarius, it's like just right. Do you know what I mean? And I think for some of them, they're realizing with the clarity and the butterflies, right? That it is the connection with you that allows them the freedom to be this Emperor. Okay? Now, others of you might be coming, and I guess this might just be for some of you, but it might be coming out of a very controlling relationship or connection with somebody. Yeah, you got the moon that wanted to come out here. Okay? And that's for a small group of you, because again, with the moon, it says that something could be hidden. It feels like this person had to hide this Emperor energy for some way or for some reason, right? In some way, shape, or form. Okay, so I'm kind of getting like either the energy around this Emperor, right? I don't even know that ooh, that's what it is, yeah. This Emperor didn't even see themselves as an Emperor, right? Because it says someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes, okay? The vision is clear, therefore what's to come shall be clear too. I think the vision is that this Emperor is realizing that they didn't necessarily have the freedom that they thought they had, and or didn't really know what true freedom was when it comes to being your authentic selves, right? When we can truly be our truest selves, we are then able to freely love. So this could be like this Emperor going through somewhat maybe of like an introspection period. I won't say a dark night, like it's not that intense. But with the moon energy, it's like the fact that they weren't necessarily being their authentic self was also hidden from them, if that makes sense, Capricorn Aquarius. Like they didn't even realize that they were hiding parts of themselves. They were just responding, for some of them, to their environment. Because if this Emperor energy within them wasn't supported by who they were around, maybe by their family, by their friends, by other lovers or other people around them, then it's like subconsciously with the moon energy, they didn't feel free enough to be themselves, which then also kind of acted as a block from them freely loving and being just able to connect. So for some of you, it's like this Emperor wanted, I guess they're coming into some clarity around who they are as a person, which then allows them to see you clearly, Capricorn Aquarius, right? And others clearly as well. So again, it's like this fog is being lifted a little bit here with this moon energy. And like I said, it's like I don't think this person really knew what true freedom was, right? When it comes to being who they are, being themselves, stepping into this Emperor energy. Without conflict, without feeling like it's too much, it's overbearing, it's, you know, too loud, right? Too wild, whatever the case may be, however it's expressed for them. But I do feel like it's something about this connection, Capricorn Aquarius, with you that made them, that's helping clear this fog or helping them to gain the clarity that they need, okay? So tell me more about this freedom here. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. I just heard like the freedom to learn something new, in a sense of, like I said, this is new to them. Living in their authentic energy, being their truest self, right? And then that having a reverse effect of now them being able to truly love others from an authentic space. It's new. 3 of Pentacles, right? Like I said, it's something about the connection that gives them the room and the space to step into this and to work at this Emperor energy, to ground it in a little bit more, okay? Because then, of course, the Empress, love it. The Emperor and the Empress here. This is what I'm saying. Between you two, right, there's that Three of Pentacles. It's a joint effort. You being the Empress, them being the Emperor, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates, okay? Finally seeing clarity, right, that this could actually work. This is somebody who actually works. And I think, again, some of that was hidden, but okay, some of you, this could be like a mirrored connection, okay? If you are, if you feel like you're a part of like the twin flame community, the divine counterpart, you know, having a higher order soulmate, this would be that. Because I feel like in the same way that this Emperor wasn't even aware that they didn't know what true freedom was, or wasn't even really fully aware that they weren't being their authentic self, I feel like in some way, shape, or form, that also reflects in your life here, Capricorn Aquarius, as this Emperor, or as this Empress. So maybe you're the Emperor, okay? And there's something about this Empress here that brings out the inner Emperor in you. So take it how it resonates, okay? But it's Three of Pentacles. There's a lot of room for growth between you two. There's a lot of balance here as well. Because I think maybe even, yeah, it's like the Emperor and the Empress. This person, like I said, clarity. Clarity around who you are, how the energy between you works. Right? Three of Pentacles. And that there's a lot to build. There's a lot of potential here, I feel, between you and this person. Tell me more. What's the overall message for freedom? Yeah, King of Cups. Okay, so you could be connecting with a water sign. This person could be, for me, the King of Cups is... It gives me Scorpio energy. It could also be Pisces energy. Could be Cancer, okay? Any water energy, really, truly. Also could have an air quality to it as well. Yeah, and then you got Judgment. So that would be Scorpio. So we're talking about a Scorpio here, Capricorn Aquarius. Okay? Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. This is the Judgment, right? That's happening within this Emperor's life, but also could be mirrored within yours. So this is the angels calling for you both to maybe rise into your true form, to free yourself from whatever's not allowing you to step into this Empress energy, and the same for this Emperor, to free themselves from whatever is stopping them from being this Emperor. Okay? And with the Moon, it's like there is this deep knowing, I feel like, between you two. And with the Three of Pentacles, I don't know that you both have maybe spent a lot of time with each other. Or again, it's just giving me the energy of someone new. Like, I don't know that this is somebody that you've ever worked with for a long term or been around for a long period of time, right? Interesting. All right. Let's move forward. Tell me more about this clarity for Capricorn Aquarius. What's become clear in this connection? What's become clear? What's the clarity? Knight of Cups, right? So someone knows that they want to give you an offer, or that they want to extend their heart out to you, a Capricorn Aquarius. Or that there's this level of vulnerability that they want to engage in with you, okay? And so someone's definitely going to take action here, whether that's you or your person. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's giving, it's extending a love offer. So tell me more. Ooh, and it's coming in quickly. Chariot. Okay. Yeah, it's extending a love offer. It's because it feels right. Like, ooh, I just heard that loudly. It feels right. All this cup energy, King of Cups, Knight of Cups, right? This watery vibe. You got the Cancer and the Moon. You got the Cancer here with the Chariot. It feels right to offer this love, to be open to it, to be vulnerable with this person, to pursue this person, or for them to pursue you in some way, shape, or form. It feels right. And that's because it is. It's in alignment for both of you. You both are showing up here. Emperor and the Empress, a true pair. Okay? Then you got the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like this person, or maybe you, a Capricorn Aquarius, were maybe overthinking the action of pursuit, right? Or pursuit. It's like overthinking it to the point where now the divine is calling judgment and is just going to put one of you in the position to do it. Or maybe both of you at the same time. Who knows, right? But that's what this feels like. It's like the divine is calling this person, and I do feel like it's a masculine energy, to stop overthinking. Like, okay, you've thought through all the different ways that this offer could come across, right? To the point where it's keeping you stuck. It's almost putting you in a position not to move. So someone is, I think, finally clear that they can't approach this connection with you, Capricorn Aquarius, fully just solely from a headspace, which is maybe what they've been trying to do. Like I said, that King of Cups was giving me air sign energy as well, right? It's like maybe they were trying to be too logical about this connection with you or what they felt towards you, as opposed to just feeling it and going based off of what their heart wants. Do you see what I'm saying? So this King of Cups or this Emperor might be learning how to really polish up on their King of Cups to make this offer, right? To move from their heart center as opposed to what logically makes sense in the mind. Because when they try to apply logic to the connection between you two, they're done, right? It doesn't make sense, or it's overwhelming, or it puts them almost like paralyzed almost, right? So I do feel like this person has put a lot of thought into how they want to approach you, how they want to come towards you. But it's almost to the point where it's analysis paralysis. It's like they've overthought it. So then they haven't done it, right? But I do feel like with this Judgment card, the divine is kind of pulling them up out of this Ten of Swords energy so that they can step on into this Knight of Cups and bring this offer towards you, okay? Or this could be you. Again, take it how it resonates, okay? Put yourself where you are. Tell me more about what's clear here for Capricorn Aquarius. Thank you so much, divine. High Priestess, like I said with the moon, there might just be this deep knowing. There's just this deep knowing. For some of you, you could almost maybe feel this person coming towards you, or if it's you, this other person can feel you coming towards them. High Priestess. You don't get anything past the High Priestess, right? In the same way that, yeah, I don't know. It's just like a knowing. High Priestess. Your soul knows that this is what's on your destined path. Okay? Some of you just have to trust yourself. Like if it's you making this offer, Capricorn Aquarius, you just have to trust yourself. Don't overthink it. Ten of Swords. When you put too much thought behind it, you're going to be paralyzed. When you move from that heart space and just trust your intuition, moon, right? The moon energy, the High Priestess. Go with what feels right. Maybe that's why I said that earlier. It just feels right. Go with what feels right. And don't worry about too much. Because I think for someone here, it's a fear of how it's going to be received, right? It's like someone doesn't want it to come across in a certain way, or like, it's like that's what's causing this stagnation. That's what's overdoing it, right? Go with what feels right. And just move with that, the Chariot. Instincts. Instincts are really, really important here, okay? But I do feel like it says clarity deep down. Someone knows what they need to do or what they want to do. It's just a matter of doing it. And it might be a little bit too much in their head, a little bit to really take the action. But, okay, it just feels like the divine is calling the King of Cups energy out of this Emperor so that they can get on that horse, be the knight, get in this chariot, and move forward with this offer, okay? Tell me more. What's the overall message here for clarity? Wow. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so I was trying not to look at judgment in this way, but for some of you, this is going to resonate, okay? Some of you, this judgment can also be looked at as a resurrection, and I know it. I know. We don't necessarily want to talk about old love or people from the past, but with the Justice and the Five of Cups, I feel like for some of you, this could be a past person. And this is what I was saying. With the Ten of Swords, it's a worry about how it's going to be received. Because this could be somebody that maybe disappointed you in the past, Capricorn Aquarius. Someone who just feels like it would be their justice. And I have to say that. It would be just and fair for you to say, no, this is done, this is over. No, right? to completely shut them down. Would be justice based on whatever has happened here in the past. And I think that that's what this person is just a little nervous about, and maybe more than just a little bit. Okay, they're very nervous about that. Yeah, so for some of you, there is a little bit of history here. So with that Three of Pentacles, maybe you have worked together in the past. And it feels like for that group that resonates with that, you've worked with this person in the past. Maybe this person didn't necessarily romance you in a certain way, and or didn't offer that vulnerable side of them, King of Cups. So they were the Emperor, but it was this King of Cups that they were kind of shying away from stepping into in the connection with you. But I do feel like this Emperor has secretly, with the Moon, been working on that King of Cups energy, Three of Pentacles, right? Working towards something, working on polishing up that cup, okay? And hoping that this judgment call, this resurrection, this coming back around, right, will somehow work out, like will move you to forward, away from whatever has happened in the past, the Five of Cups, right? But then again, I feel like that's an ideal. That would be the romantic thing to happen, right? That would be what this person would desire as the highest outcome. Yet there is just this energy of it might not work out that way. So that would be maybe why this offer or this clarity or this movement forward from this Emperor might be taking a while, because it just feels like they don't want this justice to happen that way. Like, if that makes sense, they don't want you to call judgment in that way, right? They're hoping that it goes in their favor and not against them. But there's still this energy between you two that just it would be justified. I don't know how else to say it. Like, it would be justified for you, Capricorn Aquarius, in that Empress energy to reject this Emperor's offer based on the past, if this is a past person with the Judgment, right? And I think that they know that deep down, which is what keeps them in their head here with the Ten of Swords. They know deep down, like, this would be a real long shot almost, okay, for you to be open and receptive to this King of Cups love offer, this Knight of Cups energy, and to move forward with them. High Priestess. Do you see what I'm saying? But, so that's just for some of you. I don't feel like that's for all of you. Others of you, the clarity is, especially with this being the Five of Cups, like, again, like I said, this person had to work on their heart space a little bit, okay? In order to bring justice and balance to the connection between you two, they had to do some work on their own heart, and they knew what they had to do. I just think that it was something keeping them from doing it, right? So it's like now someone is clear at what was holding them back, and it was this Five of Cups energy, this disappointment, right? Still focused on the past, like not letting certain things go, not turning around and looking at those two cups and working on themselves, still focused outwardly. Like, that's become clear that this is what's holding them back from actually finding balance within the connection with you and moving forward and bringing this offer. Okay, so two different timelines here. But yeah, let's look at these butterflies though. Tell me more about these butterflies for Capricorn Aquarius. The Lovers. Wow. Too cute, right? Of course it's butterflies, it's the Lovers, it's the Emperor and the Empress. Especially if this person is coming into the deeper awareness of, oh, that's my person, or you're their person. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I was feeling it's a good thing. It's like, where it almost feels like it's where someone realizes, like, oh, it's been you this whole time, and that actually gets them excited that it's you. It's almost like they were hoping it would be you, maybe subconsciously with the Moon there. But again, with the Five of Cups, with the things that they weren't allowing themselves to feel, or the vulnerability that they didn't have the capacity to show, kind of blocked that in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, it's the Lovers, right? So that's why this is exciting for some of you, okay? Because this truly is a match. King, Empress, Emperor, and the Lovers. Tell me more, Divine. Tell me more about butterflies. Okay, hold on. For Capricorn Aquarius, what's going on with these butterflies? Yeah, it's the world. It's the world. So again, and even in this butterfly card, it says, enjoy the overwhelming excitement and bliss of new or old love. Those are the two timelines. Some of you, this Three of Pentacles means that it's new. Others of you, this Three of Pentacles means you've worked with this person before. You've been in connection with this person before, okay? You tried to build something with this person before, but with the three, doesn't feel like it got very far, okay? Tell me more about the lovers in the world for butterflies, for Capricorn Aquarius divine. Yeah. Ooh, Seven of Wands. Okay. Now, someone's here is trying to fight what they feel. I can't ignore that. Someone's definitely trying to fight the feeling of these butterflies, trying to fight being overwhelmed by what they feel towards you. And I think what they're trying to fight is because they know that if they indulge in this is fixed, this is permanent, this is it. The world, right? There's no moving on from this. Which, again, I feel like gets them excited, but also maybe scares them and overwhelms them just a little bit, okay? Tell me more about this Seven of Wands. Yeah, okay, you got the Five of Swords, right. Oh boy. So with the Five of Swords, okay, this person, especially if they had to work on the King of Cups energy within them in the cup, it's almost like they might be fighting against what society perceives as being sprung or, you know, simping in a way. Those phrases are so stupid, but that type of thing, right? It's like, part of them wants to fight against this because they don't want to look a certain way. Like, that's just what it feels like. Like, and maybe that could be someone like getting, are you sure this is it? Like, are you sure? Because once you go there, you can't, you know what I mean? It's like someone might be trying to get into their head a little bit about it. But what is this? What's this Five of Swords? Damn. Seven of Swords. So, someone could even be misinterpreting what they feel. And what I mean by that is, like, there are butterflies here. It is the lovers, right? Like, that's the vibration between you. But for some reason, someone might be interpreting the nerves as this is like I shouldn't do it. This isn't good. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, I shouldn't be feeling this way. No. Right? Yeah, so for some of y'all, that could be coming up within you, Capricorn Aquarius. To be totally honest here with all this sword energy, that could be coming up with you. Especially if this is an old person from your past. It's like, didn't go over so well. You told me a lot before. Didn't make good on that promises. So why should I let you in? Even though deep down, Capricorn Aquarius, you feel the love between you two. But for some of y'all, it's like love don't make the world go round. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like some of you might be in that energy. And that could be the High Priestess and this Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords could be you, Capricorn Aquarius. In the sense of you might not still be over whatever the disappointment was between you two, and or still maybe have to polish up your own heart space here, Capricorn Aquarius, in order to allow this Emperor to bring you justice. And allow the balance of energy between you two. Because for some of you, you know that this is a love connection, but you're resistant towards it. Because if this is an old person, you remember what they told you, or maybe some lies that they said, or whatever deception they were in. Okay? Which is making it hard for you to enjoy the excitement of this person coming back around. So, like, okay, so that's just what that is. So for some of y'all, there is a little bit of work to do here on your end, okay, to not be resistant to what you feel. And allow, okay, like for some of y'all, just, and this might take some work to get to, okay, and this might be annoying, I understand, but Some of you have to allow this Emperor to bring this Knight of Cups energy, to make this offer towards you, to balance out the energy between you two. So even if this was like a karmic cycle with the World here, which it could be for some of you, it's the getting into the energetic space where you're not holding any grudge, any resentment, any type of resistance towards this person. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to say yes or that you have to move forward, even though that's what this Emperor would hope for, right? It doesn't mean that that actually has to happen, but it's all energetic here, Capricorn Aquarius. Okay, like I said, this Emperor went through, cleaned up their heart space, mastered this King of Cups because they don't feel like they were vulnerable with you or very maybe transparent with how they felt when y'all were working towards building something. And that could be what represents that Five of Swords and Seven of Swords here. So then it's like, I couldn't trust you then, you lied then, so why should I trust you coming back now? Right? But in the same way that we all, right, work and grow and evolve, you have to give this Emperor the space in the room to do the same. Because with the Lovers here, the Emperor and the Empress, there is a karmic energy and or some sort of soul tie between you two. And if you stay resistant towards it, you're going to drag that energy forward, right? Like you'll never really be able to be free, freedom, the Chariot. You'll never ever really be able to move on completely if you don't allow this balancing out to happen. All right? I know, tough to hear. Definitely annoying. I could feel the side eyes. I could feel the eyes rolling. I get it. Totally. But that's the clarity. That's the freedom. That's the truth. Okay? So someone, like I said, is a little bit nervous because I think with the High Priestess, they can sense that you're still resistant or that you still view them in this old perspective. That maybe you haven't really let go of whatever the deception they showed you. That you haven't moved on from it yet. And I think the only reason why, Capricorn Aquarius, you would hold on to that pain is because you really did care for this person. Like I said, there is true love and real love between you two. All right? All right, Capricorn Aquarius, this has been your general love message reading. I hope you found it helpful and insightful, maybe filled with some confirmation on what you got going on or what's about to come towards you or what's happening. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It truly helps out my channel, and I really appreciate that in advance. And I will see you all in the next reading. All right? Namaste.